Now we will check the YouNow connection, and it is still not going through. YouNow still not going through to the. Hello, Jordan. We're doing some more Harry Potter discussion, and it's still not going through to the Spongolichi Party. Okay, so we're gonna redo it. We're gonna restart this video and wait for the Netscape Explorer if it wants to work. Hello, Netscape Explorer. Are you working today? Have you packed it in? Has Netscape Explorer packed it in? Has it really packed it in today? Now, oh look, I see that it works now. Now, obviously, this is the problem that we've been having. Oh, hello, brick doors. When my brain falls out. So, I'm reconnecting with some old friends of mine from the 2009 Tiny Chat days. Now, the group in question was an asexual group. Hey, let's go to the asexual chat. We will, asexuality.org.en. And always forget the name of the chat room where we go to. And I always got to sign in again. Lucky the Google Chrome remembers everything. I remember when my last personality switched and I forgot my old password. So here we are back in the here I'm doing a chat while I'm on the YouNow chat as well. Here's the I cannot click on chat with myself. It says I cannot chat with myself. Now there seems to be a whole the old group is still in the asexual chat, which is not too often the same thing. That so I shall say hello, and they'll go, the spong is here, the spong is here. Some of them will remember me, and yes, everyone remembers me in the asexual chat. You can hear the dog barking upstairs when Oh, someone just mentioned that it feels like high school reunion day in the chat. Yes, reliving those old 2009 memories. Now, the idea is that they miss they miss those old days, don't they? It's it's so bizarre to go into an old chat where you spent most of your life, previous life, and then you think, oh yeah, I grew up from there. But then you go, oh, maybe I should go back to say hello to everyone. So it is a bit like a school reunion. Which Luna? Which Luna are we talking about? Luna who did YouTube videos. YouTube Luna. The YouTube. I just mentioned his name. The asexual Luna who disappeared from the YouTubes. Now this is a vast concept that I discussed in all of the tea time with the spong, that asexual YouTubers, they disappeared forever. And uh, should I really be talking about why asexual disappear? Why do we disappear? Why exactly? Why is it so? Now, so before I was supposed to do the 20th, and I wait for the 21st to click over in America before I do a 21st of July. So I'm lucky that now it's pretty bizarre when an asexual chat turns into an old-fashioned high school reunion. Yes. Wow. Dolly parties. The wild dolly parties of the asexual. Now, we shall get on to the I'm still in the asexual chat. Yeah, I could chat on here for hours. Watch as I reminisce in the 2009 Adventures of the Spong. Now, it an asexual chat is a lot like you post a comment for 1 minute and then you wait for a response, and no one talks, and they go and check the forum and somebody left the room, someone will lift the room again, and it's just four of us, four of us in the room. Now in the conversation, oh yeah, they're all still talking. Now they all seem to talk about how their relationships, right? Real-time relationships, which is a pretty bizarre concept in an asexual chat. Oh, someone entered the room. I like wearing the earplugs because I can hear when someone enters the room. Oh. Oh. Almost revealed their name again. Although, in a asexual chat, no one uses their real name anyway. So I've called them kitty cat and bird names. It's rather interesting to have all these weird art. And I'm always the Adam Spong in the chat. Oh, hello, I just realised people. Hello, Connor, yes. And, yes, so I saw the Fantastic Beasts fun pack. They call it the Lego Dimensions game. And I'm just checking for I'll just move my monitor back. And the chat just got exciting. The chat just got exciting. Now, I'm going to work out what I'm going to read about today. Because I'm going to do 30 a day, so I'm just going to work out. It almost seems. Oh, someone put up a tiny chat link saying, yes, let's go to tiny chat. Now that's another bizarre thing that happens in the chats that I used to do in 2009. This would go to a chat room, would jump to another chat room, then we'd go to a third chat room after that. So if you didn't get the first chat room, then get the second chat room where everyone was going to go, and then everyone mingled in there, and then they jumped into the next chat room. So I wonder if people still do that. The dog's barking upstairs, you can hear. Oh, it's the postman, the postal worker outside delivering the mail. Now, so I guess I was up to page 450, 250 I meant. There's only 600 pages of the book, yeah. 250, so what I do is I go 5 pages back. And so let's look. Ooh, someone in the chat that I know, okay. Hello. So we're ready to talk about the Sword of Gryffindor that the Goblin wants to get back. And well, I don't even remember. Oh, so the fake sword. Yeah, so yeah, we're recapturing the fake sword of Gryffindor. That's what we're up to. So the real sword of Gryffindor appears to those who need it. So the fake sword of Gryffindor is only there as a impersonation sword, so that people think that it is the sword of Gryffindor, but it has no special magical power. And that is why when people try to use the fake Gryffindor sword to destroy the what do you call it? Destroy the Horcruxes, yep. So the fake sword did not work. So that's why the fake sword was not seen as magical enough to destroy the Horcruxes. There's people who tried to use it on the Horcruxes. Griphook is the name here. Griphook, the goblin troll. And so we're talking about the Hogwarts, Harry Potter, the Deathly Hallows, and we're catching up with our 2007 memories, or our 2011, if you saw the movie in 2011, where Griphook, the goblin, was telling Harry Potter about the Sword of Gryffindor, yes, the Hogwarts story. And I build the Hogwarts out of Lego every year, and I'm just catching up. Here is the House of Harry Potter. I do it in 1960s classic style with the Hogwarts. And my Hogwarts is only this big in this version. So originally, in the end, after I go through all of the basic story, it stays to 1 foot tall, like here. I think that's 1 foot. Is that 1 foot? I'm guessing that's 1 foot. I've never got a ruler out to check it actually. Now, I know it's a 12 piece of Lego that, hang on, I'll get a tape measure. We need a tape measure because I want to see how it changes each of the years. So, I'll have a look. Hang on, we're just going to get a tape measure instead. Okay, let's look at the maths here. So, oh yes, exactly 12 inches is a foot, isn't it? 12 inches in a foot. This is my traditional 1960s version of Hogwarts, as I use only 1960s Lego. We only had red, white, and the blue, and the yellow. So, for a chimney, there we go, yes. For the chimney, we can use the yellow or the blue. So, I tried to keep to the 1960s colours of the Lego. Now, they introduced the grey. They introduced the grey in 1973. Yes. So, I like to keep to the 1960s colours, the basic colour. So, the 1960s, black, yellow, there's the wand for the Hogwarts, the stone, the resurrection stone, there we go, in blue, it's nice blue resurrection stone. Look at the quality of that Lego, look. And, oh yeah, through the weeks I'll build about 10 towers for the Hogwarts. I think I'll go to about 12 towers looking like this, and each of the houses with the Hufflepuff being the Hufflepuff as the white and black. And when I do Ravenclaw as the blue. Now I'm guessing I'll have to use the 1970s grey to do Slytherin, because Slytherin cannot be Slytherin if it's not grey. And so Slytherin, Ravenclaw, Hufflepuff, and Gryffindor. So Gryffindor is easy. I can do Gryffindor in white and red. And yeah, I'm just thinking about the limitations of the 1960s Lego to do the Hogwarts story. It is a lot like trying to think back. Now, when I was a kid, using those basic colours, because we didn't have much grey back then, not as much grey as we had now. And it's good that the grey came back. The grey sort of disappeared for a while here, and even yellow disappeared for a while. You know a Lego collector if they haven't got much yellow. So I've got a box of yellow and about 2 boxes of blue, 4 boxes of white. I've got enough white to keep going, and the black, 4 boxes of black. And yeah, 4 boxes of red. I only used to have 1 box of red, just like the yellow. So the red is almost like the yellow in my collections. And so I've got enough red now to have enough to do all of the Gryffindor. Yes, they're fantastic beasts. And I wrote a little note about the Fantastic Beasts. And this is the way that I like to do the checkerboard pattern on the Gryffindor. Yeah, and it is very like the chessboard pattern. No, I only stuck to Harry Potter Hogwarts so that my internet timeline would not diverge onto any other topic. Although I have gone on to the Star Wars, but I only do the Star Wars when it's December time, and always reminisce because 1977, when Star Wars came out, it was in December, the school holidays, when I saw that, and it was around my birthday time. We were rather delayed. The traditional time is May 1977 in America, but it takes 6 months for a movie to come to Australia. Same thing with Empire Strikes Back, 1980, and it took another 6 months for it to get here, so we saw it 1980 November, so we got about a month early for my brother's birthday in November. In the Harry Potter, I'd say Hagrid is my favourite. I've just had him before. Here he is. There's Hagrid the Giant. Now, here we go. We've got the size comparison there with Hagrid. The dogs are barking again. He almost looks giant, but he's almost the same size as an ordinary. This one was from the Forest set, and also there's a different version of Hagrid in his Hagrid hut. So this has the year. Yeah, this is slightly different to the original Hagrid they did in. So I like this version better. The version of Hagrid from the 2007 release of the Deathly Hallows set, and So back to the story. Oh yeah. So the full Hogwarts is the full 160. This tape measure would go to 160. Whatever you say. Yes, it's an old man reading the Harry Potter story. So the 2 foot is the 24 inches. So in the old language, that's 60 centimeters. Then we go to the 36, and in the old, I think America's getting slightly converted with the Pokemon game. So 90 centimeters is the 36 centimeters, or 92 actually. And then the 48 inches as the 4 foot. Yeah, that's the 4 foot Hogwarts with an extra level. That I build, so it is the. How many do I go near? So traditionally, my final Hogwarts is 12 centimeters per level. So go to 24 is the 2. Isn't that weird? It's 12 inches for each of the builds. Then the final build is the 4 foot at the 48 inches, 122 centimeters. Well, it's about 40 years of Legos, so I would say I got 50,000 in the white and the black. So I'd say, 500,000, about 500,000. I'd say 500,000 in Lego pieces. I would have to say, yeah, definitely 500,000. 500,000 in the Lego. Quite bizarre, that number. Oh yeah, step on them every time. So then we go to the 4, the 5 levels, and the 6 levels, and the 7 there. So yeah, it's 35 centimeters at 9 inches. The full Hogwarts there. So when I do the full Hogwarts, I can usually reach up to the top level, which is about the on the disc. Yeah, about here. So it's large enough to still work on all of the four levels in the photos that I have. There's the full version of the Hogwarts in all of the colours. This is my year 7 level of the Hogwarts. and mainly 12 levels in between each of the levels there. I mean 12 bricks, 12 Lego bricks. And so the two towers there, you can almost see the Gryffindor there, and the Hufflepuff is the black and the yellow. I usually have a better picture. Used to have all my pictures here. I think I might have put them. Oh yeah, there they are. There. Yeah, there's the one there, the writing. That's where it was. And so that is the Hogwarts level up to the full 90 centimeters. That would be, yeah, almost a meter to do that one. And so usually I do a full hour on here, and I should hide R2D2 there. It's not Star Wars related. There we go. All the Star Wars go over there. And so I just talking about the Hogwarts, the Harry Potter. Now, I was up to the part of the Goblet's Revenge. Now the problem is that I send this to YouTube so that you can reignite your Hogwarts rereading of the books in my YouTubes. So my YouTubes connect, and hello Nicholas. The YouTubes connect, and well, I wouldn't say that. I don't really enunciate my words as much as most do. I tend to drop a few vowels and consonants when I'm talking, but I like to do Professor Snape read to chapter 182 for Professor Snape. I always like doing that one. And so I'll just talk about the Sword of Gryffindor and Hook. The Goblin was the Grip Hook. Yeah, Grip Hook the Goblin was portrayed I forgot the actor's name there. Yeah, Warwick Davis. Yeah, that's it. I was watching Warwick Davis on the Star Wars panel, hosting the Star Wars panel. It's so good to see Warwick Davis doing so much now. He's like been in all the Harry Potters and the Star Wars and all those magic. What was that movie? The magician. Oh, I totally forgot. because it's the never-ending story. In Rogue One he plays a few characters. I think he plays about 3 characters in Rogue One when they do the robots, and he plays another alien and a few others. So he's always like a stand-in for. I noticed in the first he played like an attendant to one of the animals on Tatooine and on Naboo. So he's always rounding up the imaginary animals in Star Wars. And so in the Harry Potter book that I'm going to read to page, I think I'm going to page 270. Oh yeah, Bathilda's Secret. We're going up to Godric's Hollow. Yes, we're in Godric's Hollow, the chapter. And so they're debating about finding the Horcruxes. And because this is going to YouTube, I can actually read the actual book, because I'll get a copyright strike if I actually read it. So I have to, every time a big large word happens along, I like to enunciate the word and reminisce about the storyline without actually reading it. Just like, yeah. The Half-Blood Prince, I reckon I read the Half-Blood Prince more times than I've actually read the Deathly Hallows. So it's good to work out where the best story is. Half-Blood Prince is good to read because it is all about hidden agendas in Half-Blood Prince. I think it was nearly 900 pages long, was an Half-Blood Prince. So this is only 600. And yes, I like reading the Tumblr. So after I finish this, I go to Tumblr and I check out the Tumblr images for the Hogwarts. I like to keep up to date. So when I do my Lego build, I stick to the fan fiction. No, it's an early. It's a play that it's the next Harry Potter thing is a play based on the Cursed Child that they're doing there. So let's go to the Tumblr. Okay, we've talked enough about the Hogwarts book. There we go. I'll just leave it there. So you can see the Harry Potter. And so we're going to go to Tumblr now. And we're going to check on the Tumblr to just see what the popular culture has determined as the topic of discussion. Wait, I'm just checking a chat that I used to be in. And okay, we're going to go to Tumblr now. My true blue Aussie accent just happens to sneak in now, then again, and with some artwork to do, reblogging artwork, and then we'll go to Harry Potter checks. So how long have I got? 15 minutes. I usually do Tumblr in the last 15 minutes. The last video I did, I had to finish it early because the link wasn't going through to YouTube properly. Okay, put in the search word Hogwarts. Wait, I'll check what number I'm up to today. We're up to 4,088. Oh yes, we write that one down. 4,088. So I tried to post. Oh, now we divide that 4,000. Just check what that might do. Okay. We're up to day 170. Day 170. And I'm guessing that, yes, that is 150 for the 5 months and 20 for July. Let's get to day 170 for July 20 that the rest of the world is on, aren't you? Even though in Australia we're on July 21. So I have to pretend that it is July 20 and I pretend that is July 21. You're coming to midnight, aren't you? You're about to go to midnight in America and in London. Oh, it's 5 a.m. in London, and a lot of my YouNow they pop on at 5 a.m. Yes, in 5 minutes they will be in 5 minutes. How long have we got now? Yeah, 10 minutes. 10 minutes I'll get off to watch the other YouNow streams. I'm only get on here waiting for the other YouNows to get on here. And as you know, if you do a 1 hour stream, you get enough coins to give to someone else when you do a stream later on. So now we will go to that Tumblr that I mentioned I was going to check the checking on some little birdies. And I'm spending so much time on the Tumblr, I didn't realise that some Stephen Universe. Here we go. So if you want to check my Tumblr, it's me with a little beard, and it's the Spongy, the Dolly Tea Party, the Spong blog. There's the Tumblr, and there's the early days of my Hogwarts right behind me. And there is the This is the 2007 version where I use the brown and yellow in the Hufflepuff and use the dark red in the Gryffindor, and I tried to use the baby blue in the Ravenclaw, and I used the lime green in Slytherin. So the lime green in Slytherin. So there it is, the Spongy, the Dolly Tea Party fan. This is all my reblogs that I do. There goes some Steven Universe there, and some Peppa Pig. And there we go. It's mainly herbology. So herbology in Harry Potter is the theme of a bit more Steven Universe. And lions and cats and cookies and cake. And there, Steven Universe. Yeah, I tend to do the Steven Universe a lot. And more recipes. Harry Potter. That is the Harry Potter. And so we shall check yeah, I was going to look for goblins. Okay, here we go. Goblin. We got the goblin. And we seem to have a lot of goblin themes. I've not checked this for about a year now. I was going to go through this alphabetically, but some of these words to check for in the Tumblr, and we follow everyone who does the goblin hashtag. There we go. Follow them all. Just check the chat to see. Hello, Anton. And I got 7 minutes to go. 7 minutes to go. Just checking Tumblr again. Goblins. Goblins in the Simpsons. And we got a dragon here in the this is how I do my my Tumblr themes. Just reblog everything. Just reblog away. There you go. That's exactly the story we're talking about today. The bit of architecture to reblog. It's always exciting just to reblog as much as you can. Okay, that should be enough. And I should just check my number now. I'm up to the 4093. Oh, let's do 7 more. Yeah, let's do 44,100. There's Yoda as a goblin. Okay, we're just gonna check. I think I went over that. I did more than I should have. And we are on the 4,107 there. See, went over that. Now, just check what today I'm up to now. That I now we're day 171. So I'm guessing try to keep on time, and we just went over a bit. And it is 4,110. Oh, next one is 4,111. 141,111. 4,111. Yes, exciting times. We got some Pokemon reblogs as well. And we got some dirty Republican scum. Those dirty Republicans. Filthy, dirty Republicans. You're filthy. Yes, Tumblr, where the news happens. Get your news at Tumblr about those filthy, dirty Republicans. Now, 2 minutes to go. 2 minutes to go. And it's a cup of tea and a bit of cake. I have a cup of tea and a bit of cake. Now, I should be up to date with everything. And I shall sign out now. Signing out. And just check the YouTube to YouNow connection still working. And say goodbye to Anton and Caleb. Good day to you all. And Corey, you're sort of new, even though you've been here for about a year. You're still on level 2, Corey. Still on level 2. And we'll check your Google. You're very Trebuchet. This is what's in Corey's Trebuchet and Powerpuff Girls. Well, it looks like you're my sort of audience. There we go. And fan fictions. You love the fan fictions, Corey. And so there we go. Anton and Corey. Goodbye to you all. Signing up now. Usually Tumblr is a scary place for you, Corey. Yes, I'm guessing. Now you've got to be good at doing a Tumblr and keep your sanity and just follow people who do Adventure Time and Steven Universe. They seem to be okay. So if you do Adventure Time and Steven Universe, you'll have a good time. Look how easy it is to do a Tumblr, and you don't get any of the weird things that you get in a usual Tumblr. Oh look, we even get a Scooby-Doo where they. Oh, I just realised what that meme was about. Oh, look at that going. Why are they zooming in on that face? The human fish. And we've got a little chat thing that yesterday you talked to the White House. You told the White House in Tumblr yesterday about your tax problems. This was really interesting. Tumblr, you talked to the White House about the tax problems. Now, we would never get that in Australia. They wouldn't give us stuff about your tax problems out here. So there we go. We're I noticed a lot of people are doing Halloween things lately. What is this with Halloween things? Getting regurgitated a lot. So ready to sign out? Anton, a good day to you all. I'm ready to go. Anton, yes, good day to you, Anton. And Caleb, good day to you. And Corey, I think you just got for talking about the Tumblr. There we go. We're ready to sign out now. So what, they have about 4 viewers today. And as usual, I like to comment the connection. Now I'm guessing the YouTube is on the full hour. Yes, I am on the full hour. Look at that. There were no disruptions today with this video on the YouTube. So we can end the stream. End it there. We had no disruptions. And it's a good day. I'm up to date. I'm up to date with my Lego videos and all of that. And the Harry Potter. I got another. Hang on, I got up to. I got up to page. Was it 270? We were finished. And so 300 will be the next one. 330, 360, 390, about 220, I think. Yeah, Gringotts is 420. What was I saying? Gringotts is 420, and so that'll get me to 450 with the next part, and that is the missing mirror. Then we go to about 480, and that is the sacking of Severus Snape. Then we will go to the last bit of the page, the Battle of Hogwarts, I think 510 should be there. And then 540, the Prince's Tale. Finally, we end about 570 to do the last 70 pages. I mean the last 40 pages. Yeah, 570 is King's Cross. And there, the last chapter will be the look back to Hogwarts. So how many pages is that going to be? That's interesting. Okay, there is the story so far, and I'm going to log out now. Good day to you all. Goodbye. Bye. Bye.